Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Getting ready to head out. It's about 6:25 right now, but anyway, I got to fix my coffee and get on the road. Be me and Justin again today. It's just me and him yesterday as well. So yeah, we was able to get a lot done. Had a good day. Was able to basically get caught up from last week when we missed, Thursday and Friday, or he missed Friday. I worked all day Friday and ended up mowing 17, 18 yards with Hunter, and Hunter met up at lunch. I think I mentioned that in Friday's video. Yeah, we a couple points on to bring up, guys. Situations going on. First, I'm gonna talk about the talk I had with Justin, and yeah, it was a good talk. I'm not gonna really get into it because I don't want to. I feel like it's more between me and him, that kind of thing. But there's some things going on, apparently in his life, and that kind of thing. And when I brought it up about missing Friday, how it really disappointed me that he missed, given that we were off Thursday. Yeah, kind of confused me a little bit. He said, he brought up saying that I was overworking him when he had the weekend off. We worked 3 days. He did work, we did do 2 trucks that Wednesday. But yeah, that was his excuse for missing Friday, was he felt like I'm overworking him. I mean, it was a total cop out, y'all. I mean, I'm just gonna say it like it is. He didn't apologize, didn't tell me my bad. Yeah, I know I should have been there, that kind of thing. And I mentioned, obviously, I told him, hey, that worn out. You got all day Thursday off. And I was nice enough to let you not worry about working that afternoon, even though, it quit raining, around 11, 12 o'clock. And I worked basically the entire half day from 12 to 5, trimming bushes and doing some other things. But yeah, that was his reasoning for missing Friday. He feels like he's being overworked. It's not true, y'all. I'm just gonna say it like it is. But yeah, we had a good discussion from that point on. Now, I'm not really sure if it's settled or not. And frankly, we're gonna have to see how things go these next few weeks and throughout the fall, and just see how things go, before I even think about offering him any kind of raise, because he's gonna be having to deal with his daughter and that kind of thing, and showing up 30 minutes late, because I preferably like to start around 7 or leave the gas station around 7, and that's not going to be happening a few times throughout the week, apparently. Not only this week, but coming weeks as well. Dealing with, the daughter's mom's work schedule and that kind of stuff. But anyway, hopefully everything will work out and get things figured out and squared away. I'm just not going to be a doormat, so to speak, and be too lenient, with an employee that I'm paying really well and a good salary and all that kind of thing. Again, I said it a million times. Justin's had a really good summer. And I made sure to mention that to him, but I can't just let him, tell me how I'm going to run things and when I'm going to show up, and then tell me when I got to leave, and, this, that, and the other. So yeah, I mean, there's some concerns there, but we'll see how it goes, I mean, I appreciate everything Justin's done for me, but, like I told him yesterday, I let him get away with a lot of stuff he wouldn't get away with any other company. And he knows that. And frankly, he realizes he couldn't probably have a hard time finding another job that's going to pay him what I pay him as well, without having to work a lot more hours, that kind of thing, guys. So yeah, we'll see how that situation goes. I got another situation brewing with a customer, and I'll talk more about it at the end of the video because it could be kind of lengthy. So she was texting me yesterday after she Venmo'd me. I said I mowed and I sprayed her yard. I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, we're in 2 trucks. I did it by myself, so she uses this house as a VRBO or whatever, VRBO, where she rents it out, on weekends and that kind of thing, just make some extra money. And I don't even think she's really been here the last few weeks very much. So I don't even think she's had a chance to really check the yard out. But yeah, we all know that it's been super dry, not only my area, but other areas. And her front yard is on a slope, kind of like this one over here. So it's getting a lot of direct sunlight. So yeah, her yard, she don't have irrigation. And I let her know that it's been super dry up into this weekend. We got about 3 inches of rain this weekend. So this yard's been really dry, really, really dry, and getting that extra direct sunlight with it being at an angle. So yeah, the Bermuda grass there, given the fact it hadn't been getting any water, like I said, it's not irrigated. And she don't use a sprinkler or anything like that. It's looking kind of thin, and that's what Bermuda does when it gets really hot and dry. If you don't put water on it, it's going to start thinning out, but it will perk up once we get some rain. But yeah, she had brought up the fact that she was worried that my spray, done something to her yard, causing it to look the way it does. And even the picture she sent me, I can tell it's already starting to, look a little better, green up some from the rain that we finally got. Yeah, she was like, it didn't look like this, when I last saw it, this, that, and the other. And I was like, yeah, it did, because I was there and I noticed it. It looked worse than it does now based on the picture, that kind of thing. So yeah, she's thinking that my spray did it, when I kept reiterating the fact that we haven't had rain in like a month. And I'm not even sure if she's really been there, that often. I think she just got back home maybe over the weekend or yesterday. I'm not really sure. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, I made sure to let her know those things and reiterated the fact that, what I told you about the front yard being on a little bit of a slope, a little bit of an angle, getting that, direct sunlight, really drying that yard out. And you're going to have, your yard, especially Bermuda, it's going to start thinning out like that, like I said before. When it's really hot and dry, if you're not irrigating it, that kind of thing. So yeah, not really a fan of that. I think that would be common sense that most people would know that when it's as hot and dry as it's been here lately, that's going to happen. And I also told her that I ended up spraying, I think it's 53 yards last week, and she's the only one that's texted me or complained about a yard and made that insinuation that the spray or the chemicals I'm using was causing issues. Because I let her know that obviously sprayed the 53 total in several in my neighborhood, including mine. And I told her, look, I haven't noticed anything wrong. I know it's not the spray. That's the point I'm trying to make, guys. But the customer is insinuating something that's false, that I know is not the case. And I'm trying to decide how to handle it if it goes further. She didn't ever respond after the last couple texts I sent her. So, hopefully she understands where I'm coming from and that kind of thing. Because I'll be honest with you, as nicely as I can say it, she may be book smart, but, I think she's got a little bit of blonde in her, that kind of thing. So maybe lacking in the common sense area, if you know what I mean. Just to be honest, that kind of thing. So yeah, so I've had some other issues with her various times throughout the year, and just kind of nitpicks, that kind of thing. So I'm really thinking about honestly just letting her go, because I'm really not a fan of somebody trying to say that I'm harming their yard when I'm not, when I know I'm not, that kind of thing. So I may end up letting her go, y'all. I'm just curious what you think, guys. I'll get more into it at the end. Actually, I already probably described the whole situation, but I may talk more about it at the end. But I'll get some footage today, and we may talk about some various things. Hope you're having a great week so far. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, y'all seen this sign right here? Yeah, you'd suspect that Auburn University is pretty conservative, and it is, but there are a lot of liberal professors. This guy's actually retired, but he's very liberal. I was not a fan of Donald Trump. We just got done, by the way, we got done blowing the roof off and mowing the yard. I'm charging 140. We don't really discuss politics, but yeah, it's just part of it, you know, doing business with people you may not agree with politically, but I don't let it be that big a deal. By the way, I heard Doc Shane, Dr. Real over at DLT and Eddie H. There's rumors going around that both those guys got these signs in their yard. Is that true, y'all? Just curious. Y'all let me know. Hope not. Hey y'all, hope you're doing well. Finished up around 4 o'clock. Me and Justin did and got home around 4:45. Went to the grocery store and picked up a few things, whatnot. So yeah, now I'm out here. So yeah, we used my other truck, the flatbed without sprayer, last 2 days. And tomorrow I'm obviously getting this truck ready, getting the spray tank filled up and ready to go for tomorrow. I've already got one side, the small side, filled up. Working on the big side obviously takes a little while longer to do so, with it being close to 300 gallons, that kind of thing. So yeah, I've already had to sharpen my blades on the new Laser Z and went ahead and got it loaded up. Yeah, you can see I got the 223 Walker on there for tomorrow, all ready to go, all fixed up from being in the shop. I used it briefly last week on a few yards. Seems like it's really running good and looks good and all that kind of thing. So yeah, excited about tomorrow. So yeah, it ended up being a solid day today. We only did 10 jobs, but a lot of them were commercial accounts and apartments, and 5 of them were $100+ jobs. We mixed in some bush work and blew off a roof. I think I mentioned that one clip. Hopefully Doc, and I know Eddie be watching, I'm sure. Hope you all got a kick out of it. Obviously I was just joking with you, but anyway, yeah. I think some of y'all might find that pretty funny, but anyway, yeah. So did that, and the last one was $250 total for a pretty big job, the last job we did. So I ended up doing $1,160. You know, pretty solid day for sure. Just me and Justin. Justin did a really good job. We both worked hard and did a good job working together and got them knocked out, you know. So yeah, it's good. So yeah, I look forward to tomorrow. It's been one truck, obviously. And Jolks, you've been asking me about, you know, spraying, the chemicals I use. Obviously I got all my chemicals I've been using for this particular treatment to mix into my tank here today, right there, as you can see. So yeah, we'll talk about that in more detail in terms of, you know, how much chemical I mix into my solution, that kind of thing, and different chemicals that I use, you know, for each round of treatment and pre-emergent. I'll do a detailed talk about that as far as what I'm using now, the various chemicals I'm using, and obviously the surfactant, all that. That's something that makes, you know, the chemical itself stick to the leaf of the weed. You know, that way it'll really soak it in good. But yeah, y'all, yeah, we'll do that someday. Hey, listen, I want to talk. I meant to do this in the middle of the video, so to kind of reiterate on my original point from this morning. So what would y'all do if a customer is accusing you of something which is obviously pretty serious, and that she's essentially telling me that she thinks her yard looks the way it does is from the chemicals I use, which I know for a fact isn't true, y'all. So, I mean, like I said, this woman isn't, yeah, she's not the brightest in the world, just based on various things. I won't get into it in terms of common sense. Maybe she's really smart, book smart, but she don't seem like she has a whole lot of common sense. My point being, you'd think most people would understand if you don't have an irrigation system and it's super hot and dry for a month where we hardly get any rain, that the grass may be kind of struggling a little bit. So yeah, I know for a fact. I mean, I was there, I mowed it myself last Wednesday, and I mean, it looked worse, like I said, than the picture that she sent me. So, I mean, she didn't believe, I mean, she acted like, you know, I was lying about that, but I wasn't. I mean, I mowed it. It didn't really need to be mowed, but I sprayed after. And as I mentioned before, you know, I sprayed my yard and several in the neighborhood, and yeah, 52 other yards essentially last week. I haven't had any problems. My point being, guys, I know that's not the issue. So yeah, I mentioned it. You know, should I just go ahead and fire her? So that's pretty serious to me. I mean, you know, it's a pretty serious deal if you're accusing somebody like that and you just don't know. You just don't know, or you just, you know, ignorant to how things work when it comes to grass and heat and no rain and no irrigation system, that kind of thing. So yeah, y'all, I'm thinking, I mean, I don't know if I mentioned it, but yeah, I feel like it's definitely a yard I need to go up on anyway in terms of the price for each mowing and treatment. You know, in terms of the pricing, I don't feel like I'm charging enough. And she's been kind of picky and nitpicking about stuff, sending me various pictures of weeds being in the yard. Not many, just a few in the front yard here and there, and she's, you know, freaking out about it. You know, one point I want to make in terms of treatments: if you treat a yard, doesn't mean it's necessarily never going to have weeds in it. So yeah, that's something you got to consider and you got to convey to your customers. And I try to do that kind of thing. But she's, yeah, been picky about some weeds coming up in the front yard and asking me to make sure I spot spray them, that kind of thing, which, you know, I guess not a big deal, but I think she just assumes that you're supposed to have a perfect yard just because you treat and fertilize, that kind of thing, and never have a weed in it, which is not the case most of the time. Yeah, y'all, just curious about that. Let me know what you think. I mean, it's like I said, a serious situation. Let me know what you would do if you're me when someone accuses you of something that you know isn't true, or something that you didn't do, or something you didn't cause, and you know they're trying to make it sound like you did, that kind of thing, guys. So my thinking is I need to just let her go, because I mean it's bound to happen again, and you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, let me know what you think. But yeah, y'all, hey, listen, I didn't mention it. Yeah, I didn't do a video Sunday. It's actually my wife's birthday. I mentioned before, I have an awesome family and even better wife. I have, you know, just an awesome, tremendous wife, tremendous woman. Not only is she really beautiful, and you'll see, I'm gonna post her picture up. She's a photographer, mainly specializing in wedding photography, that kind of thing, but she's obviously very beautiful. You'll see that here in a minute. And right after this clip, I'll post a picture of her just so you can see I'm not lying. Anyway, yeah, I'm very blessed. God blessed me with an awesome woman. Got 3 great kids, awesome family, awesome marriage, and couldn't ask for more, y'all. It's really what I wanted when I grew up. I always wanted to have a family of my own, and God blessed me with a tremendous woman of God, and we never really, honestly, we haven't argued in years and get along great. And, you know, we're just truly blessed, you know, to be in the situation we're in and the marriage that we have. It's, frankly, I'd be surprised if there's many couples out there, if any at all, that have a better marriage than we do. So yeah, we're truly blessed. But yeah, y'all, you'll see in the picture when I post it after this clip, and you'll know why there are times when I seem tired in the morning. You'll just know why. But anyway, yeah, I figure y'all get a kick out of that too. But anyway, hey, listen, y'all, I hope you're having a great week. I know we've had a couple good days. We'll have a great day tomorrow. God bless each and every one of you. Talk to you later.